Hey guys, hope you're drinking your water. Remember, this is a conductive, and it helps getting messages from the divine and the universe and in general. So, welcome to my channel. My name is Angel, and if you clicked on this read, there's definitely something here for you. We're gonna find out what that is right now. Okay. I love you. The universe loves you, and everything is working out for your best and your highest good. I just got back from a snake festival, so there's that. Lots of snakes. 7 of coins. Looking over your work, developing something, watching the fruits of your labor come into fruition. Could also be repotting some plants or looking into getting a plant, being a plant parent. They make it so easy these days. There's apps to like just take a picture and it'll tell you exactly what it needs, if it's healthy, if it's not. It's actually very, very useful. If it's got phosphorus deficiency, nitrogen deficiency, whatever it is, it'll tell you. So I see here that you're definitely proud of yourself for something you've been working on. Maybe that's internally, externally. Wheel of Fortune. I've never seen this one. What are they? Oh. Is this bingo? Oh no, it's the lottery. She's like picking out these little red balls. So, right off the bat, I can tell you whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're going after, this is in your favor. You're getting help. Like, as long as you're working and you're putting in the effort, you're going to get what you wanted, probably more, but it won't come in the exact way that you think it will. Remaining open, remaining present in the moment will help you sense and feel when these decisions are in alignment with you. But I see you're very supported at this time by yourself and externally, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. Ten of Wands. We have 10, 10. 7-11 as well. There's a lot of work to do, you know, but it's one day at a time. Don't overload yourself. Sit in that stillness and, you know, just take it one step at a time. This person looks very, very overwhelmed. 333. 333. Somebody could be waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning. What's with this 10 of Wands? So, what I see here is the Fool and the 10 of Wands. You're going after something and you've never done it before, but you're taking that leap of faith, and anything at the beginning is gonna take time. It has to build. It's learning the steps. Like anything new that you try, at first it's the most difficult, but you start getting the hang of it, you get the fundamentals, you get the basics of whatever it is, correct form. I don't know if you play a sport or something, but you're fully supported and you've started. It's like you might have unconsciously been actually working on this for years without knowing it, and it's almost like all those little things lined up for you to learn, whether it was something that you tried out for a couple months, if you tried it out for a year. It's almost like coming full circle with the Wheel of Fortune. It's coming full circle. Whatever it is that you've been doing the past 7 years it's developing into something new. and it's presenting itself as an opportunity, and it's like you're going for it, even knowing, being aware that it's going to take work. And I'm not going to say hard work, because it's all about perception and perspective. If you can look at it in a new, different way, romanticize it in some way that would help you, that would customize it to how what your outlook on life is. But I see you going for it, and God, the universe, the powers that be, the system that is at play here, feels like you're ready. You're ready because you've been through a lot of struggle, and those struggles taught you how to pace yourself, be patient with yourself. And by doing so, you're winning the lottery. And it's almost like you're not setting expectations so that you don't get let down. You're just like, you're going for it. Okay. Energies, like the opposition energies, any energies. 3, that's funny because this flipped over a second ago, but I hadn't set the intention for the question I wanted to ask. So this is just a super confirmation. I love this when Spirit does this. It's like putting a card back in the deck, and then you shuffle and you still get that same card to come out. So we have the 3 of coins in reverse. I don't always take reversals, but this one is definitely screaming reversal. So the opposing energy, there's somebody out of alignment that wants to... Really? There's an opposing energy that wants you to knock you off balance. Now, if this isn't a person, this could be an energy within yourself that might be coming up. If you're into astrology, you know that this is the last ring around with Pluto and Capricorn, and then it's permanently in Aquarius. So things are wrapping up. So be aware that this could be an energy within you. Okay, we don't always want to hear that because, but as within, so without. So maybe it's both. Maybe, but who I'm talking to, the long con, like you see so far into the future, that little squabbles and energies like this, let's pull more to see what this 3 of coins in reverse with this opposition energy. What does this entail? You might need to go at something alone. Page of Cups. There's something holding... This can, like, Page of Cups is also like your creativity, your inner child coming out to play, being creative, being curious, and, well, curiosity is more of the Page of Swords. But this is almost like emotionally, like allowing yourself to be emotionally vulnerable. Maybe with what's out of alignment, or with all these people in this being, there might be some bitchiness in the environment. There might be like an energy around you, or that you have to deal with for some reason, whether it's because it's your kid's teacher, or it's another parent, or just somebody at the grocery store trying to buy a ticket. I don't know. But those are the ops. They're placed in places to irritate you, to trigger you, to get a reaction out of your emotions. Like, the Page of Cups isn't really emotionally intelligent. It's like a child. It's like the very beginning of a child. Yes, you may have that. Thank you for asking. So they want to play on, okay, I see. They want to play on old emotional wounds. Maybe you know who this is. Maybe this is just like giving you a forewarning. It might be somebody you don't even know. It might be a happenstance, you know, like you run into somebody at the coffee shop and they're just like triggering you from how they're acting. Maybe this is somebody very, very unhealed. I'm not sure. We have the star at the bottom, but you are very in control of the way you communicate. You know that words hold power. Our emotions hold power. It's almost like the remote control for this reality. So depending on how we handle and we respond, not react, we respond to these situations. And this is the opposing energy right now. So just being aware of this is going to help you when it does come up. Oh, my bad. The recent past, since that's what's coming up. Recent past. Recent past. What's happened lately? What's been going on? Ace of Coins, a new opportunity has presented itself. Oh, it could have left you in like, can I even do this? Can I even do this? Am I going to be grateful for this? Okay, so this is in the recent past. You've got an idea. You've got some kind of, you were given something, a vision, an actual opportunity, and maybe it didn't go the way that you had planned. 134. Maybe you're just not interested. You found out something. You found something out and you found out it wasn't what you wanted. Okay, because we have the Ace of Coins, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Cups. You found out something wasn't for you. Okay? And at first this kind of was like, oh crap, sorry. Like, okay, now what am I going to do? Now, like, oh my gosh, come on, cards. Now what am I going to do? Could have found yourself being a little ungrateful, but you snapped right out of that with the Seven of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. And that's okay. You're being honest. You're figuring out what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and that's perfectly understandable and acceptable. Not everything is meant for us. Some of these things are just supposed to, I feel like you picked up something. You picked up on a little bit deeper of what is in alignment with you. Maybe it seemed like a real, like, oh my gosh, look what I got. Like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so lucky, blah, blah, blah. But first impressions can be very deceitful sometimes. So this could have left you like, oh man, I thought that this was it. I thought this was my path, this was it, and it could have left you feeling quite bummed out, and like, oh, now what? Okay. What energies are going to be supporting them right now? What energies are going to be supporting them right now? This is the 78 Stories Tarot. Somebody was wondering. It did flip out upside down. Three of Coins I took upside down, and I'm being guided to take this one upside down because what you should be focused on, not completely focused, but at least aware. Oh my God, throat chakra. What you should be aware of right now is there's people are talking about you. Maybe where this place or thing, I don't know what didn't work out for you. Maybe now they're like, you need to be aware of the environment that you're in. If they're bad talking other people, then best believe they're going to be bad talking about you. What energies are you exposing yourself to? What environments are you exposing yourself to? Okay, this is in reverse though. So normally this is like celebration, hang out with friends, soul family, reunions, all this stuff, emotionally feeling like celebrating and whatnot. But with it upside down, remember what energy you want to possess and you want to emanate, because protecting your peace is very important. Oh, now I feel like oh, my friend moved, and I was just speaking to him about protecting his peace. You know, stand up for how you feel. If something makes you feel a certain way in an environment, if somebody's pushing your boundaries, if you don't feel okay with it, and you need to speak up and speak how this affects you and how this makes you feel. Like, I'm not very comfortable with this. And if they're just like, oh no, it'll be okay, blah blah blah, then they don't respect your they don't respect how you feel. And becoming aware of that, being aware of that and stating that and setting your boundaries will show you who people really are. You know, we don't always want to do that because we don't want to lose people, and sometimes it scares us to know how people really are and what they really think. But if you know this, you're not going to waste time. It like speeds up processes of like your ascension, your evolution, your soul's evolution, your blueprint. And it's not always easy. If I was saying it was easy, I'd be lying, and I would fully understand if you clicking off this video. Okay, we have 2. Yeah, this could be within your workplace, and if so, I'm very sorry, but maybe it's time to get a new job. Oh, maybe that's what this is. You already know that this new opportunity isn't going to actually work out. But the more you know about what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept, the more the universe can bring you in make it known. Like, I am not okay with this. This is not how I see my life. I'm not okay with this trajectory. Can we get back on the path, please? Staying in touch with your emotions. King of Cups at the bottom that I just picked up. The Emperor. Yeah. Big boss. Big boss and his authority, sovereignty, yours, he, she, gender doesn't matter. But knowing what works for you and what doesn't. It's very powerful. Okay. So where's your attention right now? What are you doing? Whoever this read is about, I want to know what you're doing. What you're doing right now. Right at this second. Where's your focus? Where's your energy being pulled to? What? Holy Spirit, let me know. Give me 2. Well, that was quick. Okay. Don't be spending all your money. Don't be spending all your money. And I'm also seeing stocks in this Knight of Wands. I mean, we got Sale here with all this makeup. She's crying. I don't think she got enough money. Or she's worried. I don't know. Like, look. Both of these pictures, they both have little lines coming from their head, okay? This one's about money. This one's like steam, like his brains. What is this? Give me a second. Okay, so you're in the midst of processing all this. So your focus is literally on processing. Like he's processing all of these numbers, all of this information. It could be a little overwhelming. It could be a little frustrating. But it's like you're willing to move through it, right? You're willing to move through it. Because you know that you can. The past has already shown you that. What you've been through, what you've overcome, and how you overcame it with grace and just love and, kindness. You're kind. What's the near future? I don't know what exactly it is you're processing, but I do see, with the Three of Swords and the Four of Cups, this was recent. And it's like, this is just a milestone. This was something that you needed to uncover in order to keep moving forward for the Lovers and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So that you're able to make your choices, make this huge life decisions. The Lovers can talk about two different paths. One of them is going to take them closer to their North Node. They're fulfilling their Saturn's promise, what they came here to do, their mission. Or are you going to go further down that dark path? Like Beauty and the Beast, when the father, like the horse, there's two paths. One's like dark and scary, and the other one's like all flicky and like fairies and enchanted. And the horse is like, hey, we're going to go this way. And he's like, oh, no, this is I know a shortcut. We know there's no shortcuts. You have to learn it because you're going to constantly be tested on these energies that you're presented with. So with the Lovers in the upright and the Seven of Swords, you're choosing the right path, which is patience, which is understanding where you are right now at this point. We can visualize, we can dream and bring in manifestations and vision boards and all these things for what our desires are, what our goals are. That desires are actually, it has a purpose. It fuels us emotionally, it fulfills us emotionally, which gives us energy and drive and really empowers and gets those vortexes within our chakras moving so that we can pull on those energies when we need them, to execute, what needs to be done at that point in time. And you're doing great. I don't know where I was going with that, but you're doing really well. And some of you in the future this can be one other thing that just popped in. You could be seeing some deceit from a lover. I don't always like to take the Lovers, and since we're talking about somebody's path and opportunities and identifying energies that don't align with them, and not getting attached emotionally so that you're able to let it go without experiencing this Three of Swords and this Four of Cups, like knowing, okay, it's not meant for me. There's so many more, like I'm letting the universe know what I actually want, so because the universe must already know that this isn't in alignment with what I truly seek for my life. And that's perfectly normal, but it's all about acknowledging and accepting the energy. Like, okay, this is exactly what it is. Does it suck? Yes, it sucks. But I'm going to move through this energy and keep going. Confirmation from the train. Okay. So let's see what your energy is. I can't believe I'm still on the first deck. I have like a bunch of decks, and actually when I look at them now, they're like all purple. It's really cool. Ten of Swords. So this could have left you in the Ten of Swords. Like, why did it have to be one more time? 24:45. Why did it have to be one more time? X marks the spot. Let's see what this is. But I see you not ignoring the energy. That is the opposing energy, but you know it's there. Hopefully you do move through it. That is I mean, you're processing it. So, project success. So, Three of Wands. There was something you wanted to happen, and it didn't happen the exact way you wanted it to, like I was saying. But it gave you something. It gave you the energy, the patient, the Seven of Coins. It's almost like there's a quote that talks about somebody will pay you to help build their dream, like what they have dreamt for their business or their enterprise, like their legacy, or you can build your own. Like, you can choose to work for somebody else and help them build their dream, what they're trying to accomplish, or you can have one yourself. you. So maybe you realized that you were gonna be waiting a long time for one, and it actually wasn't for you. It wasn't for you, but it was there to give you like a boost, to give you motivation, to be like, I want my own. I want my own. Like, no jealousy, no envy, no demons coming out of me to retaliate. It's just an acknowledgement, like, I want to be, I don't want to say like in charge, but running your own thing, so that it's like being your own boss. You want to be your own boss. That's what it is. Yeah. Maybe you want to run your own coffee shop. You want to run your own tattoo parlor. You want to run your own marketing campaign. You want to run your own donut shop. You want to run your own laundromat. I don't know. I'm not taking all those, though. Okay, so what's going on around? What's the energy around this situation, environment? King of Coins. Okay. So you're very disciplined, or somebody in your environment is very disciplined. Have you stepped into your king energy, your pinnacle energy? Being patient, that Seven of Pentacles, being really, really patient, making sure everything's taken care of, not feeling rushed. 999. There's $100 million on this. Like, stocks, something, I don't know, investments, because we did have like a lot of processing of like money, processing the numbers, processing the information or the situation, the lesson that you just learned, that you just gained. Oh, come on, I'm not taking three. King of Coins, one more. Man, if there's somebody around you like this, really pick their brain. What is it when you're attracted to somebody's intellect? Sapio sapien? Something like that. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. If this is a person... Okay, I'm taking this two different ways. If this is a person, yes, they're very disciplined, they're very well off, or you are, and there's more knowledge that needs to be gained, or this energy that is around you that's very well off, that maybe you're apprenticeship or something, they're very nasty with their words, or they don't have enough intellect, they don't have enough knowledge about something, or they're deceitful and they're lying. Take it as it resonates, guys. I don't know your situation. Okay? That's just what's going on in the environment around you. Okay? So let's get warnings and affirmations. Warnings and affirmations. 2942. This is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm glad I got to actually take my time to do it. 8 of Swords. What is this? Don't get trapped. Don't thinking of how past situations ended up is only going to keep you feel more boxed in, okay? Remind yourself this is not that same situation. This is a new time, a new timeline, a new situation, a new environment, like all this. Because otherwise, the past will try and drag you down. Yeah, 5 of Wands. This could end up leading to some kind of confrontation, some kind of conflict. Yeah, 8 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Just this needs to be uprooted and healed. Or if this is the situation you left, this is just a warning to let you know that, yeah, 4 of Swords, somebody's going to need some cool down time. Somebody could feel really, really hurt, or this is an energy within you that feels really, really hurt from the past that could bring up conflict in the future that needs to be addressed. It's almost like you're going to go through this test if you react and let any triggers or old wounds. I feel like you've already surpassed this. I feel like this is just a heads up that you're on the right path. You're making the right choices. There's a couple energies to be aware of. And yes, the universe sees like you thought that was it, but that it wasn't it. But you're getting really good at detachment. You're getting really good at letting situations, people, places go so that what is meant for you can come in. 8 of Wands in reverse. Slow, you know. 8 of Wands can talk about movement, very fast pace. So the outcome is slow. Look at this. She's reading this and she says, boring. Hold on. This is in reverse, though. I'm going to pull one more. Boring. Being told to get a new deck. I just heard that if... Okay, if this is somebody you're dealing with in a situation you left, they're very slow. They're slow to catch on to something. That's okay. So you went through this, so you didn't waste any time. They're really slow. They didn't really see your potential. They didn't see, like, they have something else going on and they didn't get to actually see who you were. And that's their loss. This is teaching them a lesson and you a lesson. 2 completely different lessons, but this was necessary. Whatever the situation was. Give me, I guess, 2. Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody wrote something that was a lie, saying that you wouldn't fight back. You wouldn't have the balls to fight back. Okay, so maybe that's this test. They were really trying to get under your skin to get a rise out of you. They didn't think you were going to defend yourself with the 7 of Wands in reverse. If this is a lover, then you goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Set those boundaries. Tell them how it made you feel. You know, if they don't have a very take time to process. We need time to process situations. Like, I always wondered why guys would go on dates and whatnot and then wouldn't text for like a couple days. And then I found out, not only from a book, but I spoke to a guy I was interested in, and he reconfirmed it. This was even after we broke up, because I wanted to know what I could have done better and what I needed to work on. I'm just a deep introspection person like that. Like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's cool. I've never been one to... I'm like, revenge? What? How does that help anyone? At all. It doesn't. So... I don't know where I was going with that. Being honest, being truthful. Somebody doesn't match up, whether this is love, work, I don't know. It didn't work. The project with them was not going anywhere, okay? Or this love wasn't, no. And again, for those of you who are trying to find out about somebody you're actually with, and remember, this is just a confirmation for something you already know. If you've never heard this before, this is not for you. Please only take what resonates. 35, 35. Somebody could be 35. Because the Seven of Swords in reverse is like lies being uncovered, being shown. Just like somebody clearly seeing, and maybe somebody gonna be single, getting a wish fulfillment, actually getting energies that they want. You'll be surprised at how relieved you feel and how many energies are gone when you work through this. Okay, that was a lot longer than I expected, but we're gonna pull a couple of these to close on. I wish you the best. It looks like you got a really good head on your shoulders. Purity of awareness. I am present. My senses are a gift that ground me in this moment. I notice the beauty around me and pay attention to the small details of my day. I am mindful. Exactly. You picked up on, you stay in the moment, you stay present, you absorb as in like learn the energy that's around you, so you can place the label like, okay, I've dealt with this energy before, that's what this is. It's almost done on a subconscious wave. Like you're getting so good at it that it's getting a lot quicker. I love that. I am present. My senses are a gift. Yeah, your senses are a gift, and you're able so you don't waste any time. Your higher self does not waste any time. Like, you find out if something is for you or not for you pretty quickly. And yourself here, like the ego and the mind, makes you want to feel like, oh my God, we were betrayed. Like these people, blah, 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 blah. And they want to talk bad, that's on them. That's their karma that, we don't do that. We don't do that around here. And it's like getting you in and out of a situation quicker so that you're not wasting time. So you're not bored, sitting there with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Are you kidding me? That's slow as crap. It was like trying to slow your timing down. And these people didn't even think that these energies didn't think you were going to stand up for yourself. Contemplative stream. I am self-aware. I take time to sit by the contemplative stream to notice how I am feeling. I respond to my needs with compassionate awareness. I witness my internal landscape without judgment. So you're able to ask yourself questions, go within, like that hermit energy. I do believe it's still hermit time. Hermit time. Okay. Wow. You don't judge yourself. You just ask yourself, like, what would it... It's almost like you become aware of it. Like, oh, that energy, I don't know what it was. I couldn't place it, but something just didn't feel right. Even though up here, the mind wanted to convince you that that was your opportunity. That was supposed to be your golden ticket. And when it didn't end up being that, it left you in that Three of Swords and Four of Cups. Feeling disappointed, also betrayed, but you're processing it and you're getting over it. You're contemplating, you're asking yourself the right questions, and that's what it's all about. So with that said, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you. The universe loves you. Everything is working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, bye.